saved my bricks. Good job. So, is there something I want to take to Crown Falls when I'm here? I do like to have some beef there. I don't need it, but it's actually quite good for expeditions because it gives both food and force. So I have set up a trade route from Manolo to Crown Falls. So I can add the pearls to that. And hopefully the chocolate as well as we start producing that. And hopefully cigars. So the others will just pick up if something else comes, for instance the beef. I actually didn't. Oh. No, I'm asking that to sail on land. That is not going to work. Yeah, I did get tobacco coming as well. So I never built the cigar ones. The thing is, I actually have this one, but will I leave that for food stuff and then move the cigars over there? We can see what else comes. Oh dear.
You should go sit in the shade, boss.
No, I don't want to sit in the shade. I want you to make me some very juicy cigars. So, quest there.
This will bring us closer to the dream.
Whose dream?
I believe you will solve this problem.
Oh, you do?
You didn't snack beneath the palm trees. Of course you could do it.
Oh. I did not know I had the amount of weapons there. Well. Yeah. You know that's That's one of the things. Why did I take that? And why have I taken this? It must have something I needed. Can't remember why, but I better build it.
All hands at the ready.
So we needed to finish this one off. Why don't you have any goods? You're missing bananas. You joking? There's loads of bananas.
It's peace to the capital.
Well, I'm living the dream. Does that mean your life is so boring that you have to live through your dreams? I don't know. I'm just asking stupid questions because what is living the dream? I rather want to be living la vida loca. Oh no. So I want some of them so I can build a little bit more other things that is actually very stupid, but
Where are the presents of a virtuoso?
I can place that without interfering with the wood cutting. I know the road takes a little bit of it, but yeah, well. I could, in all honesty, actually move it. Then things are not interfering with each other. Well, that's not so bad. Is it bad I'm sitting here thinking, what the hell am I doing? No, actually I was not, but I suddenly realized that I was sitting looking at these and the fields on the other side of the road saying, how did I manage to do that? But of course I didn't, because this is the alpaca farms. Oh, man. Sometimes you have to double check that you actually have access to what you think you have access to. Oh, it's raining again. Happy days. A little bit more.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Yeah, that's my argument for using the stems as well, because I put them in kind of a special order, so I know where I have them and how I deal with them. But sometimes my brain looks at something and think, how did I do that? Even though I know how I did it, but yeah. But I think it's part of the game as well. That you have your thoughts on something, then you realize there's something else you also need to look at, and well, yeah. Well, I don't have to explain that because you played yourself. And don't tell me I'm the only one who have these kind of things.
No more space here.
They are working full speed. No, I hope not. Otherwise I will look like a real muppet sitting saying things like that. So that is actually okay for this island. It's balancing. Do I need anything else? Yeah, but not right now. There is some gold, and that I of course want to do a little bit about. So for a short time go back and actually check how this is going. So I don't need any more of that. Oh, that was the first one that came up, yeah. Which is fine. So what do I really need now? Cello? Would make sense getting that. Beer is coming up to the. How much space do I actually have? $1,300, so I shouldn't go over that. I can take one more beer and then. It sounds like I'm sitting in a pub somewhere. I can take one more beer. Even the sausages is coming to a kind of end. Well, yeah. It's unfortunately become very generic beer, even in Denmark. The best thing you can actually encounter is microbreweries make quite good beers that is in a little bit of a different type. So work clothes I should get away from as well. What do we have down here? Nothing I can use. Oh, more goulash.
Your people are starting to get sick.
Yeah, but it seems like the small breweries actually have some pride in making a good product, and that gives better end results rather than. Yeah, I didn't of course put a hospital over here, so yeah. Reminds me. But yeah, it's annoying me a little bit that it's all taken by. Everything has to be relatively generic. That's actually the thing with beer is you like one and you don't like another one, and that's how it always been. Why should that suddenly change? But it's a difficult one. Whenever I travel, there is a couple of things I always do. And this might sound like a coincidence, but I always taste the local sausages and I drink the local beer. Whatever order it is in, it's different. And if I find out they have Wiener Schnitzel or schnitzels on the menu, I also have that for dinner one evening because I love schnitzels. So those things is very carved in stone for me when I travel. And I have tasted beer and sausages many places. What is wrong here? Hospital. Oh, I know what could be wrong here. I don't have the marketplace. Why don't I have that? Who have... I know there's sickness, but... But I must admit I'm a poor Dane because I'm actually not a big beer drinker.
The city has grown more beautiful.
It's rare I can drink more than one. But on the other hand, I can drink a lot of hard liquor.
I knew this crew wouldn't let you down. No captain for us for more.
Yeah, well. Yeah, that's
The
very
epidemic left
good.
buildings abandoned.
That's very well and good.
It makes me less anxious about Western medicine.
Don't talk about Western. So, the sausage problem has actually sorted itself out. Wow. I sorted it out, but apart from that, we don't have a sausage problem. I told them to. So it's all well and fine. I can actually upgrade them, but I don't feel I am ready for that yet. So that will come down the line. Hello, girl. What are you up to? Yeah. But the thing is, I keep forgetting moving them as I roll, because my cities very often end up like this, with all the good stuff in one end and all the farmers in the other, and I forget to actually move things up as I go. But yeah.
Well, if you don't want it, you should share it. Your luck just goes from bad to worse.
What a wonderful display of different species, all living in harmony.
Yeah, it's rude, isn't it? No, I said my cities always end kind of the same way. So down here, all the good stuff, and up in the end is the farmers. And it's all well and fine. And then I realize sometimes I have a pub or a marketplace down in this end, and I have built news up in the other end. So yeah, it's just it's okay. It's just well, it's so little. It actually doesn't matter, but it's more the principles. Yeah, it is. It is. But at the same time, that's what makes it good. And you constantly need to make sure you have space for everything you want to make, when you want to make it. And I have actually managed to really run out of
We've run out of cabins.
run out of space even on crown poles because I was not good at optimizing my space. I have though learned a lesson or two.
We put our love into this.
Don't know if this is enough. Otherwise, we will have to do other things. Thing is, I have built other islands here this time. Normally I don't do that much. But I did it because we had a discussion. Well, one viewer was asking how I could make so much money as I do because he was constantly struggling, and I actually made some islands which hold a balance. It earns a little bit of money and do nothing else. And it was kind of in that spirit that, well, if everything else fails, I can use these for certain types of production if I want to. And
The people celebrate
actually,
your
I
leadership.
have I have a blueprint, stamp with that.
You punish like
Which-
this, some other bird will. You've left the whole thing a ruddy jumble.
So this is not going to work. Well, I can build that on a side note. Thing is, I need to have space for the mine. This is actually not very nicely done, but yeah. So we need a ship to transport it, so that is going to cost me some money. Ew. So I make a little bit more workers, but because workers pay more for the snaps I'm making for them, so that way it keeps balancing. So I need to build a ship, and on here I only have the Imperial ship where well, I could just build that. Not a big deal. I don't have a lot of hops, so producing some more. I could buy them, but I think I rather want that for other things down the line, so yeah. Okay, how's the beer? I don't think I want any more beer. Maybe I should take a little bit more snaps. What the fuck? That's a little bit much. So this will fill up pretty much. Excuse me a sec. I'm not normally curious about sounds and stuff like that because I know when you live rural there's a lot of odd noises you're not used to. But this sounded like almost like a roof blew off. But there is no sign of that, and it's not that windy, so it's not a storm or anything, so yeah. So I'm just waiting till I have built the ship, because otherwise I forget about it. So should we do some pirate hunt?
On course.
So I haven't gotten the beef in yet, unfortunately, so I just put pig's heads. Oh, I don't want them. Naval power. That one is good. Gives 30 per 50, so that's force. Coffee. It's only 5, so I've solved that. Diplomacy. Cigars is a good. I don't intend to use them, but well, it's all about getting some good results more than anything else. And don't underestimate that your ship has to be compatible with whatever it will run into.
The people celebrate your leadership.
I kind of forget to do these. And it's actually funny, when I was playing No Man's Sky Sunday, we were talking about this, you do the same missions over and over again, and they actually get kind of dull when you have done them. I have a little bit the same with the Anno ones, mainly because you know you get a reward, and this is the same in No Man's Sky. You get a reward when you have done them, but it's getting to that point, and you start playing on autopilot almost, and that's some would say that is a risky business. I don't know if that's true, but to be honest, I tend to forget them a little bit, but yeah.
Don't you think this resembles the necessity of suspicion?
Why are you talking to me? Of course it is simple that what is described.
Where is the grand eagle at its top? This is but a portion of the rod.
The yellow marker on the
It is
screen.
always secret that they are both looking for the holy scepter of Capricorn, among other things. We sent
What's the other things?
to split our national treasure and the scepter across 3 different ships. But with the scepter dismantled, belief evaporated.
Huh. Okay. Well, we need to go back and hand it to the artisans. Art restorers, oh sorry. Get it right here. So, back to the new world. So, just checking we don't have too much sitting.
How will it long to get back to the blue?
Actually, I think I would take one more. It might seem like a silly thing to do, but I kind of well, as I know you play Anno, and you kind of have to decide how you play yourself. No Man's Sky is like that. There is not much guidance except from in the start. You have a very, very big playground. There is 17 trillion planets you can visit. And the big problem for some players is that they don't really know what to do when the game doesn't tell them what to do. But the thing is, you have the option to, well, first of all, it's a survival game. The survival part is not hard in any ways. It takes a little bit of learning the basic of the game, but when you do that, it actually works very well. It's well balanced, and there is always options to run away. You don't always have to fight. You can run away, you can come back, and you can restore yourself and stuff like that. But it's not a combat game as such, but there is incidents that happens. But you as I said, it's a survival game, but for many, it's the exploration which is interesting. You go out, find star systems, and explore some planets, find funny animals, trees, whatever you can encounter. You improve yourself, you make yourself better and stronger. You will meet pirates which will attack you in your ship, but down the line you build up your ship as well, and you become quite strong, but you might also meet stronger, but never impossible foes. Some people plays as traders. They do trade around. Yeah. Well, I have loads of clips on my YouTube channels, and some of my all of my live streams is there as well. There's a link for that on my Twitch page if you want to have a look. Otherwise, I play No Man's Sky Thursday and Saturday. No, Thursday and Sunday. So if you want to pop in, then feel free, and you can ask questions about the game while it's running. I'm happy to pretty much answer anything. I do think there is some parallels between Anno and No Man's Sky, because it is, in No Man's Sky you build up your life pretty much in the game. Some people become collectors, collecting ships, weapons. Well, it's not weapons, it's called multi-tools, because it also have scanners and mining laser and weapons, and so it is really a multi-tool, but they come in different shapes. Ships comes in different shapes. You can even get a living ship. You can get a freighter, which becomes a base in the sky. You can build bases on planets. If you find the perfect planet you like and want to settle down there, sitting fishing in the ocean, you can do that. You can become a bounty hunter and hunt pirate, and you can even become a pirate if you want to. Yeah, but I'm running a challenge at the moment on the absolute hardest setting, so the thing is, if I die, I lose everything, including my save game. But I know the price for playing like that, but I do like to push myself. And there is 5 different colored star systems. The fourth is quite simple. You just buy the drive to get to them. Your first hyperdrive can go to yellow stars, which is most common, and then red, green and blue. But not long ago they also added purple systems, which is gas giants among other things. And to get that, you have to go through the missions. There's 2 set of missions, and then you go into an overbuild on the missions, and then you can get the drive for the purple systems. And we have been competing on time. Not that I'm even close to the super times, but I'm actually doing okay. That's what I'm doing at the moment on Thursdays and Sundays. 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。
You've got silly shades all living in
It's kind of a turtle's perspective of a speed run. So, what did I actually want with this island? There is a lot of challenges, as there is in Anno as well, I found out. But there's a lot of challenges you can do, and whether you want to do things like that, it takes some time before you actually get into that, because the game is so big. And I actually think, sorry, yeah, it's on sale at the moment, half price on Xbox Game Pass. So if you're on Steam, look there, because I think, and that's what very often happens if they are coming out with a new expansion, which is always free. They have developed the game for the last 7 years for free, and it has become better and better and better until the last update that I didn't like. But no, oh yeah, you can run your own settlement where you become the administrator of the settlement. I don't like that because I feel you get very stationary in a moving universe. But if you like that, that's what you can do. The only thing is you have to administer yourself what you're doing. But that's not so different from what we're doing here, because yeah, I get some quests and expeditions and stuff like that, but all the production and the building up is actually because I want to do it.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
If I'm not mistaken. So, I was still looking at this island, and I'm not quite sure why I actually picked that. That's gold, but then I have to build up on, so I have obreros. Is there space for that? Yeah, I can make space. So maybe I should set blueprint on again, so I don't build everything and spend all my wood on that. I have done that in the past. Not had enough wood to actually build settlers, farmers or anything. So yeah, that's one of these. Oh, it's going well here. So I need a little bit of production for. Can I sneak any up that way? I think I can. That actually it looks useful. Okay. No, I will say that I'm not the fastest player when I play, but I do have quite a good bit of knowledge about the game, and I'm good at surviving most of the time. Oh, what on earth am I doing here? Well, oh. Suddenly realized what was missing there, a road. That's why I like Blueprint, that I can actually move it around when I have messed up. But yeah, it is it's a very good game, and a lot of people actually pretty much stop playing anything else when they start. I do like some variation, but from time to time, and I do play other games, but it is one which I very often go back if I don't really know what to play. Then that's very often what comes into play. There. I was actually lucky what I just did there, because I didn't look what I was doing. And of course I need that as well. But if I should, I mean, I played Starfield, and until it pissed me off. And again, sorry for my language, but it was a 80-pound game, and you played through it, and then you realized that you had to go into NG mode, new game mode, and then you had to do everything again, but you lost everything you had in your covers. That annoyed me. At least in a game like Diablo, it does the same, but you keep whatever you have of things you have accumulated during the game. So yeah, not happy, very not happy. And the thing is, I think NG mode in any game is very lazy. And yes, I do know that making quest lines, mission lines, whatever you want to call them, takes work and effort, but if you want to charge people £80 or $100, whatever it ends up being, then you need to have a game which sustain that. You don't pay that much money and have a, let's say, a week's worth of gameplay and that's it. That's where I think sometimes it goes very, very wrong with these kind of things. Okay, that might be my opinion is wrong, but on the other hand, it's my money, and how I spend them is up to me, not to some game company. Why am I doing that? It's a little square so I can keep it. Man. No, that is one thing which bugs me when they do that kind of things. Don't be lazy with your game. Make something good that can last. The cool thing with Starfield is, of course, it evolves around our own solar system and everything. No Man's Sky is, well, it's not entirely fantasy, but because some systems is actually quite accurate, but it is, well, as there is so many systems as there is, and you will find that it becomes fiction, but I feel it's a believable fiction, if anything. And I do think it's a game worth playing, especially if you like things like spaceships, exosuits. But as said, feel free to take a look at